All right, so today we are going deep on this Somara Theodore weight loss program.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about this one?
Yeah, I've seen it around.
It's created by Somara Theodore, you know,
Right.
a media personality. She's gotten pretty real about her own struggles with weight. And what I think is interesting about this program is that it's not just some generic plan, you know?
Yeah.
It's really built on her own personal experience.
Yeah. And what's so fascinating is she didn't just find a method that worked for her. She turned it into this whole system to help other people who are struggling with the same things.
Exactly. And the results
yeah.
are pretty compelling, at least according to some of the sources we've looked at. Especially that study in Obesity Journal.
Yeah, that one caught my eye too.
Yeah, 15 pounds in 12 weeks.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, on average.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But still.
Definitely piqued my interest.
Yeah, so that got me curious, but honestly, what really grabbed me, and I think this is what a lot of people are looking for these days, is that it's designed to fit into any lifestyle.
That's huge.
So it's not like you have to, like, totally revamp your life.
Right.
You know?
It's about making those sustainable changes, not just some quick fix you can't stick with.
Yeah, exactly.
And that fits with the whole idea that everybody's different.
Right.
You know, and the program actually takes that into account with these personalized plans.
Yeah.
What I think is really interesting is they consider, you know, not just your diet and how much you're exercising, but your schedule, your limitations, your mindset.
Yeah.
It's a very different approach than what we usually see.
It is. Okay, so let's break this down.
Okay.
One of the sources kind of outlined these 10 key aspects of the program.
Right.
So we've got holistic, personalized, sustainable, effective, safe.
Wow, it's a lot.
Supportive, affordable, convenient, flexible, and empowering.
Okay, so it pretty much covers everything.
Yeah.
So it's quite a mouthful.
Yeah.
But I guess before we get overwhelmed, where do you think the heart of this program lies?
You know, I think it all starts with that holistic approach.
Okay.
You know, this program isn't just about counting calories.
Right.
It really digs deeper. It recognizes that your weight's affected by so many different factors.
Yeah.
You know, your diet, of course, exercise, but also stress, sleep,
Oh, wow.
even like your social connections.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Oh, okay, so it's not just about,
Right.
you know, that number on the scale.
Exactly. It's about your overall well-being.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so less deprivation, more like getting to the root of the issue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about this personalized aspect?
Oh, yeah.
How do they tailor these plans to each person?
So one of the sources talked about how they do this really in-depth assessment
Okay.
of your needs and goals, you know?
They consider things like, do you have any dietary restrictions? What's your current fitness level? How crazy is your schedule?
Yeah.
And from there, they kind of create a plan that includes, you know, specific meal plans for you, workouts you'll actually enjoy, and even like lifestyle coaching.
Wow. So it's really like
Yeah.
having a whole team of experts just for you.
Kind of, yeah, creating that roadmap
Yeah.
just for you.
That's amazing. But let's be honest, even with the best plan, staying motivated is tough.
Oh, for sure.
That's where I think the supportive aspect comes in.
Thankfully, yeah.
The sources mention online forums and coaching.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they built this whole community around the program
Right.
with these online forums where you can connect with other people who are doing it, share your experiences, you know, ask questions, get support,
Yeah.
celebrate each other's victories.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool space. And then they also have certified coaches
Wow.
who can offer guidance and support. Okay, so it's not just about the information, it's about having someone to hold you accountable.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like having a built-in support system.
It really helps.
Yeah, and one of the sources actually quoted Somara
So, yeah.
talking about how important her own community was for her during her weight loss.
Powerful stuff.
It is. It really shows how believing in yourself
Yeah.
and having people believe in you
Absolutely.
can be so powerful.
Huge. And that idea of self-efficacy is kind of woven through the whole program.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about something that I think can make or break a program.
Sure.
Accessibility.
Yeah.
One thing that struck me reading through these sources was how much emphasis there was on affordability.
Yeah. And she's been pretty vocal about that.
Yeah.
She really wants this to be accessible to everyone no matter their income.
Okay.
So they offer a bunch of different pricing options, payment plans,
Oh, wow.
even discounts.
That's great.
Yeah. So they're really trying to make it work
Yeah.
for different budgets.
That's really cool
Yeah.
because I think a lot of these programs out there are just way too expensive
Oh, totally.
for the average person.
Yeah, they're not accessible
Not at all.
to most people.
Yeah. And then on top of that, it seems super convenient.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can do this all online.
You can participate from anywhere with an internet connection.
Amazing.
Yep. Fits into your life.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
And they even have a mobile app.
They do for tracking and for support.
Oh, wow. So it's really built for
Yeah.
the real world, you know,
Totally.
for busy people.
That is.
Okay, so it's not just about like fitting it in, but it's about feeling good while you're doing it.
Right.
And you know, one thing I really like is how Somara emphasizes wellness,
Yes.
not perfection.
Mhm.
And she's really encouraging body positivity.
I love that.
Me too.
Yeah, it's not about chasing some unrealistic ideal. It's about making choices that make you feel good,
Yeah.
physically and mentally,
Yeah.
you know? It's about developing a healthy relationship with food, with exercise,
Yeah.
celebrating your progress,
Yeah.
not beating yourself up.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about empowering you to be the best version of yourself,
Exactly.
not some image in a magazine.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's where this whole empowering thing comes in, right?
Yeah.
So this program gives you the tools and knowledge
It does.
to make informed decisions
Yeah.
about your own health,
Mhm.
and that leads to more self-awareness and motivation.
Absolutely. Yeah, it comes from within.
Okay, so we've talked a bit about
Yeah.
what makes this program unique.
We have.
It's holistic, personalized, sustainable,
Yeah.
designed to fit into your life.
Yeah.
But I think we've only scratched the surface here.
We have, yeah. Welcome back.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Let's do it.
Let's talk food. What are we actually eating on this plan?
Right, right.
One of the sources gave some examples,
Yeah.
talking about like whole unprocessed foods, fruits, vegetables, lean protein,
Yeah, the good stuff.
healthy fats,
It's all about nourishing your body
right?
with foods that are, both satisfying and good for you.
Okay, so it's not about like
Right.
deprivation
No, not at all.
or like cutting out entire food groups.
Exactly. And what's cool is that the program recognizes that, everybody's different.
Yeah,
So, you have the power to choose foods that you enjoy
okay.
and that fit your lifestyle.
So you're not stuck with some
Yeah.
rigid meal plan.
Exactly.
No.
That makes you miserable.
There's room for flexibility.
Okay, I like that. All right, but food is only part of it.
Right.
What about exercise?
Oh yeah, good point.
What kind of workouts are we talking here?
One thing that really stood out to me was that they emphasize finding activities that you actually enjoy.
So it can be dancing, hiking, swimming, whatever gets you moving.
So no more dreading the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you got to find a way to make it fun.
Make movement fun, yeah.
I like that, but I am curious about the science behind it all.
Sure,
The sources mentioned that the program's based on,
Mhm.
proven principles
Yeah.
of nutrition, exercise,
Right.
behavior change.
Yeah, they're not reinventing the wheel here,
Okay.
but they're taking those principles and putting them into a system that's easy to follow.
Right.
And that's, designed for real life.
For real people.
Yeah, for real people.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, emphasizing whole unprocessed foods makes sense from a nutritional standpoint,
Right.
but they're also more filling,
Okay.
which can help with weight management.
Makes sense. So you're less likely to overeat.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What about the exercise recommendations?
Right, so they recommend aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week,
Right.
or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity.
Okay.
But the key is, like we were saying, finding things you enjoy.
Right.
Because when you enjoy it,
Yeah.
you're more likely to stick with it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Makes it a habit.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's not just about
We're
burning
more-
calories.
It's about moving your body in a way that feels good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
Mhm.
Weight loss is about more than just
Yeah,
what you eat and how you exercise.
absolutely.
It's about changing your habits,
Right.
developing a healthier relationship with food
Totally.
and with your body.
It's a huge part of it.
So behavior change.
Right.
This is something that Somara talks a lot about.
Yeah, she does. She emphasizes it a lot in the program.
One of the sources quoted her as saying,
Oh, yeah.
it's not about willpower,
Mhm.
it's about understanding your triggers
Yeah,
and developing strategies to overcome them.
love that.
Yeah, so it's like getting to the root of those
Yeah.
habits and behaviors
Exactly.
that might be holding you back.
Yeah.
How does the program help people do that?
So they provide tools and strategies to help you identify your triggers
Okay.
and develop healthier coping mechanisms.
Okay. Like what?
So, for example, if you tend to overeat when you're stressed, they might teach you some relaxation techniques
Okay.
or help you find other ways to manage stress.
So it's about dealing with the underlying issue,
Exactly. Yeah.
not just the symptoms.
Not just the symptoms, right?
Yeah, okay. But even with all the right tools, it's still tough.
Oh, yeah. Change is hard.
It is. That's why I think this whole support system is so crucial.
It's huge.
The sources talk about online forums and coaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those sound really cool.
They are. So the online forums are like this virtual community
Okay.
where you can connect with other people who are on the same journey.
Yeah.
You can share your experiences, ask questions, offer support,
Yeah.
celebrate each other's victories.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's a really positive space.
Like having a built-in cheer squad.
Kind of, yeah, exactly.
And what about the coaching?
Oh, yeah, so you have access to these certified coaches
Okay.
who can provide personalized guidance and support.
Okay.
So they can help you set realistic goals, troubleshoot challenges, stay motivated.
That's like having your own personal cheerleader.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's all virtual, so you can connect from anywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. But let's talk about something that I think is a barrier for a lot of people.
Sure.
The cost.
Right.
How affordable is this program?
So one of the things that really sets this program apart is the commitment to accessibility.
Oh.
You know, Somara's been really vocal about wanting to make this available to everyone, regardless of their income.
And how do they do that?
So they offer a range of pricing options and payment plans.
Okay.
You can kind of find something that fits your budget.
Okay.
And they also have discounts for students, seniors, military personnel.
Wow. So they're really,
Yeah, trying to make it accessible.
they're really committed to breaking down those barriers
Yeah.
that prevent people from getting support.
I like that it's not just about affordability, it's about accessibility in terms of like fitting it into your life.
Right, right.
We talked about how it's online, but what else makes it accessible?
Well, you can access it from any device, computer, tablet, smartphone, and you can work through the modules at your own pace.
Okay, so you don't have to like
Yeah.
keep up with
Right.
a rigid schedule.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And they offer a bunch of different resources and support options. So if you're a visual learner, they have videos, infographics.
Okay.
If you're more of an auditory learner, they have audio recordings, podcasts.
Oh, wow. It's like they thought of everything.
Yeah, they really have.
So they've really gone above and beyond to
Yeah.
make this program accessible.
Accessible and inclusive.
Okay, so that brings us to the final part. Yes.
All right, so we've learned a lot about this Somara Theodore weight loss program.
We have?
We've seen how it works,
Yeah.
the philosophy behind it,
Yeah.
but now let's talk results.
Right, right.
Does it actually work?
Yeah, I mean, that's the big question.
It is.
You know, we could talk about all the features,
Yeah.
but ultimately people want to know
Yeah.
if it delivers.
So what do the sources say?
Well, they suggest it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start with the numbers.
Okay.
That study in the Obesity Journal.
Oh, yeah, that one.
They reported an average weight loss of 15 pounds
Yeah,
in 12 weeks.
that's pretty impressive.
That is pretty significant.
It is.
But of course, individual results will vary.
Of course, yeah, everybody's different,
Right, right.
but I think that study shows that this program can be effective.
Okay.
Yeah. But what I find even more interesting are the stories.
You're talking about the testimonials?
Exactly.
Yeah. The sources include a lot of personal accounts from people who have actually done the program.
Yeah. And it's clear that the impact goes way beyond just losing weight.
Yeah. What kind of things are people saying?
So a lot of people talk about having more energy,
Okay.
sleeping better,
Mm-hmm.
feeling less stressed,
Wow.
and even like a boost in self-confidence.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it seems like this program helps people make positive changes
Yeah.
that really affect all areas of their lives.
One quote that I remember
Oh, yeah.
was from a woman who said she finally feels in control of her health.
Wow. Yeah, that's powerful.
It is.
That feeling of empowerment
Yeah.
seems to be pretty common.
And that's really what sets it apart.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not just about following rules,
Right.
it's about having the knowledge and tools to
Exactly.
make your own decisions about your well-being.
It's about becoming the expert of your own body.
I love that.
Yeah.
But no program is perfect.
Right. Of course.
Weight loss is a journey.
It is.
It takes effort
It does.
and commitment.
For sure.
This program can give you the framework and support,
Yeah.
but ultimately,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
It is. You have to put in the work.
Yeah. And it's also important to remember everyone's body is different.
So true.
What works for one person
Yeah.
might not work for another.
Exactly. And you can't compare yourself to others
Right.
or get discouraged if you don't see results right away.
Right. So it's about finding what works for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if someone's out there thinking about trying this program, what advice would you give them?
I would say do your research.
Okay.
Look at the sources.
Yeah.
Read the testimonials and really decide if it's a good fit for you.
Okay.
And if you do decide to go for it,
Yeah.
go in with a positive attitude
Yeah.
and be ready to make those changes.
It's an investment.
It is in your health and well-being.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
No, not at all.
One of the biggest things we've learned. Yeah.
Is that community and support are so important.
Huge. Yeah.
Whether it's those online forums or working with a coach.
Yeah. Having people to support you can make all the difference.
Absolutely. So we've covered a lot.
Yeah.
We've really explored this program from all angles.
We've looked at the structure, the philosophy,
Yeah.
the effectiveness, the accessibility.
If you're looking for a program
Yeah.
that really goes beyond the surface, this one is definitely worth checking out.
I think so.
But before we go,
Yeah,
we want to hear from you.
we do.
If you were to start this program tomorrow, what would you be most excited to try?
Yeah, let us know.
Leave us a comment.
We want to hear your thoughts.
And that's a wrap on another deep dive.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.